Good morning, everybody. Today I wanted to talk to you about another dash cam. I've done dash cams on this channel before, and it's quite a popular topic, so I thought I'd talk about this new dash cam I'm looking at. And I'm looking at dash cams today because I recently started driving for Grubhub and DoorDash. And for anybody who drives for a service like that, I think having a dash cam is absolutely paramount. And before you ask, no, I am not driving for DoorDash in my truck. I'm driving in my 2012 Ford Fusion Hybrid. It gets 40 miles to the gallon instead of the 18 in my truck because I'm not trying to make money at 18 miles per gallon. But I started looking for the best dash cam on the market because I'm now driving a lot more for these services. So I was looking for the best dash cam I could find, and that's when blackboxmycar.com reached out to me, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. They are the sponsor of today's video. But they sent me this new dash cam called the GNET and it's a 4K dash cam. It's a 3-channel. We'll talk about what that means. It's got Sony sensors, and it's pretty cool. It's actually seems like it's designed for like commercial or over-the-road drivers, so it actually fits pretty well for people like me who, I mean, I'm not a commercial driver, but people who are driving for a living. It's got features designed for that. So we'll take a look at it, and I'll show you why you might be interested in it if you drive for Uber or one of these other gig economy services, or maybe you're actually a commercial driver, and why this dash cam might be what you're looking for. So this here is the G-ON3 3-channel QHD dash cam from GNET. And what 3-channel means is it means it's got 3 cameras. QHD is 4K, and you can see here it's got Sony sensors. So that's all really good. Sony makes awesome sensors. They're in like Nikon cameras and stuff, so really good. 3-channel, I'll show you what that means when you open this up. QHD means 4K, so of course the more Ks the better, of course. No, but really just 4K is good. So here's the camera we're looking at. This is the main body of the camera that you would have in your windshield. Very low profile, so that's what would be seen through the windshield. So that's, I like a sleek design. And you can see it mounts flush to the windshield right there, and then you can rotate the camera as needed to make sure you get the correct angle. So like I have angled windshield, so you need to rotate that. So you can do that. It stays pretty flush to the windshield, which is nice, so it doesn't obscure your view. It isn't super obvious from the outside. Some ports where you put in your camera 1 and camera 2. GPS and power. I'm not sure what this one's for. We'd have to read the manual. Here's your Wi-Fi dongle and SD card. This is also cloud connected, so we'll check out how that works. I'm not sure how that works on this model. I've got a video from a Blackview camera that is cloud connected through LTE. I don't believe this one has LTE, but I could be wrong. But it does have cloud connectivity. Okay, and then we have this camera here. This was the one that I believe would go in your back windshield or back window for seeing cars behind you if you get rear-ended, which I think is super important to have. So for most people, I think you need a front-facing camera and a rear-facing camera out your back window in case you get rear-ended to prove that you weren't liable for an accident. So this is what I think is most important for most people. However, if you're an over-the-road driver or you drive for any of these services like Uber or Lyft where you're carrying passengers in your car, then you're definitely going to want to pick up something like this. This is a 3-channel, and it's got an extra camera here for inside the car. Now, a lot of people don't want to be videoed while they're in the car. If it's just your personal vehicle, I get it, that's fine. But if you're carrying passengers around, this is so important, and we'll talk about that more a little bit later. So I was just looking through the accessories here. I wanted to show you what we got. This is the cable that goes all the way to the rear camera. This is the cable that goes to that second front camera, the one that faces the driver and the passengers. We have our power cable. It's set up, it looks like, for hard wiring. This is a tamper-proof connector, so this actually screws to the back of that main camera and prevents anybody from unplugging it. Same thing there. We've got our VHB adhesive to stick all the dash cams. Here's our external GPS module that we would plug in. And here is that mount for that rear-facing front camera, so the inside facing camera. They also have a cable lock again, to keep people from unplugging and tampering with your dash cam. So lots of accessories, and security is obviously very important to them because they're including like these cable locks and stuff. So like I said, it's targeted at commercial drivers, and I think that's pretty obvious with how serious they're taking the security against theft here. So hardwiring is always the best option in my opinion. It's not the easiest, but it is the best option, I believe. So all right, well, let's get it installed and check it out. All right, so I've got it installed, and there's a couple small details I just wanted to point out, that small attention to detail that I really appreciated. So I'm just going to unplug the power here. You can see that infrared LEDs on there. Okay, so if you look at these connectors on the back of this camera, they are just standard micro B USB connectors, but they come off the camera at that like 45-degree angle. You see that there? And that is so that they can stay tight to the windshield and keep your cable management clean. I definitely really appreciate that. And then if you come around to the other side of this camera, they've got a right angle connector on the other end so they can go straight up into the windshield. These small details to keep the cable management clean, really appreciated. All right, and there is my rear facing camera. It's tucked in right here behind my rear passenger seat. No passengers today. Got my car seat here, but there is my rear-facing dash cam, and yeah, I've got it lined up because of my decals here on the back window, so it doesn't get to sit at the very top, but it's definitely not obstructing any kind of vision or anything. And it looks fine there. So yeah. And then from the outside, of course, you can't even tell that there's a camera there. So yeah. That's fine. Users connected. So that is the easiest connection I have ever had to any dash cam. That was seamless and fast. So I have looked at some of the dash cam footage already, and it looks pretty good. The colors are a little washed out, but I do have a tinted windshield and it is cloudy today. So there is that. But it's not like we're looking for cinema quality video here. It's good enough quality for what we're looking for. The 4K resolution definitely helps. It's still a super small sensor, so you're not going to get extreme detail, but the 4K resolution definitely helps a little bit, I think. And then all the other cameras look good as well. So like the inside camera has a 180-degree field of view, I think. It's super wide. Like I can almost reach out and touch this camera. I definitely could if I leaned forward, but you can still see the entire inside of the vehicle. So it's got a really wide field of view. The app is super easy to use. There's definitely some things like I could compare and contrast with other video dash cam apps that I don't love about this one. So like this one is kind of hard to find the right video clip you're looking for if you're looking for something specific. Other apps seem to do that a little bit better, but that's just a small issue. This app is super reliable as far as I've tested so far, which is a huge benefit. It also has things like lane departure warning and front vehicle collision warning and stuff like that. I haven't gotten those to go off for me yet. I don't know how those work. I haven't gotten it to work for me, and I've been hesitant to try and like force it to work because I don't want to get into a wreck. So, but it is in there. Supposedly it works. The event and impact detection is pretty good. You've heard it go off a couple times in this video probably. So yeah, this all works pretty good. It does have cloud capability. It does not have LTE connectivity, as I was referencing earlier. It uses a Wi-Fi or hotspot that you put in, and then it will connect that way when you reach like a point to sync all your videos and stuff like that. So it's not real-time cloud connectivity. So, but still really cool. I love the functionality of this one, and it just works well. Users connected. So I can click in real-time video here, and I can see real time of what my dash cam sees. And the latency on this is surprisingly low. I did some tests, and it's maybe a half second to 1 second lag time for what's on my phone versus real life. That's impressive. And then you can easily flip to the inside camera here and take a look at the inside. Take a look right there. So yeah, this app is really functional. The camera quality is really good. I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, this is a pretty good dash cam, I would say. Well, guys, I hope this review was sufficient for you. I hope that it provided you some information to help you decide on what you want in a dash cam, and maybe you would like to get this dash cam. If you do want to get it, I suggest you head over to blackboxmycar.com, which is the sponsor of today's video. They were kind enough to send this dash cam to me for review, and especially they wanted to get it out before their Black Friday sale. So I highly recommend you go check out their Black Friday sale, where you can get this camera and others and all kinds of dash cam accessories. Definitely the place to go for any of your dash cam interests or needs. Highly recommend them, and I love working with them. So if you want to head over to their website and return the favor, I would appreciate that, because they've been great to work with. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and if you really like to, maybe even subscribe, and you can see new videos like this as they come out. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.